present Frammenti. Frammenti, it's a word pan, a word play between two words, frammenti. In Italian, it means
between minds.
Between minds.
And we try to put this connection not only with the event, with the installation, but also we try to be the more close as possible to the theme of the Palazzo Lita this year, that is linking minds. So linking minds means that all the minds are connected in some ways, the creative minds and the minds of companies, of the industry, of the production, but the word, the play of words, it's also because common people are linked in some ways, especially today. And with this main team, we try to develop this new project that is Frammenti.
For Cesar Cucine.
For Cesar Cucine, yes. And it's a sort of metaphor, because with all the mirrors that we have in the room, we create a multitude of perspectives that just reflects all the connections that are very personal of people, but also reflects the connection between the creative aspects of the designers, for example, but also the link that is necessary between the designers and the company to reach, to achieve a product.
We think that the product and a serial industrial object product, it's created not by the designer or by the company. It's a chemistry, it's a magic between an idea, a creative person, and a company, a network, technology, and both together they create the experience of objects, no? So that was how we wanted to materialize linking minds, putting the object in the middle of the space and surrounding, creating by a mirror, huge, really large, 5 meter high mirror. And with this, as Cinzia explained before, around the product that is in the middle of in the center of the room, create an environment, a wall of reflections with a choreography of music, sound, more than music, sounds, and lights.
The object in the middle is, I think, the special result of this connection is the kitchen unit we designed for Cesar, and it perfectly embodies this relationship, this connection, this net of minds, the mind flow between our creativity and the company. As Vicente told, we really think that to do good stuff, we need different minds working on a product, and it's a fixed point, a still point in the middle of the installation, and it's also a real thing. But in some terms, we play also with this product, because also the kitchen is all made with mirrors. So you have this double game. You have the mirror in the room, you have the kitchen that reflects itself if you are just go very close to the kitchen, and then you create a play between the visitors and the whole installation.
Yeah. You need the kitchen that we introduced for Cesar last year. It's in the middle of the room now. So we wanted to give really special finishes for this occasion, like a sculpture, just to create this feeling that Cinzia just explained.
We start in 2014, but we met and we worked together in several occasions For example, during the fair, we had many collaboration with them, and at certain point we just understand that we could have done something really special together. When you feel you are just in the same mind flow with a company, things happen naturally.
Yeah, that's great. That's great because it's a meeting point where we see old friends and that introduce at the same time new friends. So the contest, no, the architecture, this building, this palace is great.
It's the place to be. It's an outstanding location, and all the architecture that surrounds you invites you to do your best, because you have to compare your work with this astonishing place, and of course you have to do your best.
Yes.
And the pleasure of discover a hidden place in Milano, it's one of the things that I love more during this week.
Contrast also. Contrast is great between this 17th century architecture and contemporary and experimental at the same time objects. So, and look, another thing very interesting was that just we didn't do it by this reason, no? But the installation at the same time, it's some kind of mirror room, and the mirror room was always the main room in these Baroque buildings during the 17th, 18th century.
Well, I think that with Cesar it's a long-lasting partnership and collaboration. In fact, in matter of fact, we are now working behind the scene, because next year there will be Eurocucina, that is the main stage where to show off what we are doing now. But of course, now it's too early just to tell things. But in the next month, maybe some leaks will be disclosed.